Welcome back to the channel, guys. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have already seen this little beauty. What this is something that actually came from my own property. I didn't have to buy it. Had no clue it was even out there. My wife found it in a pile of rotting wood, and you can see this heavy corrosion here is where there's actually, it was in the dirt, it's sticking like this, I guess like that, and then it was encased with wood. We didn't even know it was there. I've been living here for 12 years and had no clue. That pile of wood had been there for years too. So she come walking over, she says, what do you think of this? I said, hell yeah. So anyway, I'm amazed at the condition. If you look at the edge, it's almost like it was new and somebody used it out in the woods and lost it, because there's no chips. It still even has an edge on it. I mean, obviously here this is going to be destroyed, but what I'm going to try and do with this, I'm going to clean it up a little bit. I'm going to leave all the patina that I can, and we're going to replace it. I was thinking about repairing the handle, but it's pretty, you can see by here, it's dry rotted bad. Bugs and stuff have got into it. So anyway, that's the project for today. We'll see what we can do with this and have a bit of a homage, as it were, to what this originally was. I can see some writing on there. I haven't even bothered checking to see what brand it could be, because I just thought that was just super neat. Been holding on to this for a while now, to the right time, so now's the time to tear into it. Bye bye, see you tomorrow. Okay, got another strange one, as is the norm on this channel, I guess. Straight out of the evaporust, and I can't see any maker's marks anywhere, and I don't think this is old enough. I don't know, maybe it is old enough, but it looks like it's machine marks maybe across here. It doesn't look like it's hand, maybe it is hand forward, I don't know. But anyway, I can't find any maker's marks anywhere. And it is hardened on the end. You see the evaporust always brings out where the hardening has happened on the end here. I don't know. I guess we'll just clean it up and whack a handle on there and we'll be done. Not something you expect to see normally. A Dremel 1x30 belt sander that blew up on me. So I adapted it to fit this old Harbor Freight bench grinder. And it works pretty damn good. Plus the fact I have the wire wheel on this side and then the sander on this side, and it does work. I think I'm gonna leave some battle scars. What do you think? I know that axe I done came out pretty good. Let's show that. Yeah, I think I will do. I'm gonna show that this has been outside, has been in the walls, but we've kind of brought it back, kind of thing, you know. And how about we reprofile this edge? Obviously, take it back to here, and we'll sharpen the hell out of it so we can shave with it. How about that? Put your opinion in the comments and then watch the end of the video and see what happens. Alright, that's the majority of that cleaned up. I'm going to put some black paint on here in a little bit. This all the rust is gone because of the vapor rust, so I ain't got to worry about it coming back. I'm going to paint black on there and then rub off the high spots so that it's going to highlight the divots. I'm going to have to grind this off where someone whacked it around, so I can get the handle on there a little bit later. I'm going to give it a quick rub down with some acetone. Now hopefully, where is it? Hopefully I have enough paint to do this. And of course you can see I'm using the old handle just to hold it. But all I really need to do, just hold it so you can see for a start, is have enough coverage to go in those low spots. And if you're wondering, this does have, where is it? Primer in it too. And what that will do, those low spots, it will stop the rust from forming. And I'm just going to do this underside too. And of course, after doing a nice paint job, that really does look quite good on the end there. I'm going to scuff it all up. Hopefully that'll look better. I think it'll look better. We'll see. If it looks really, really terrible, I can always paint it again. That's not a problem. Cover your ears. You see the look I'm going for? Well, you'll see the look I'm going for if you watch the end of the video, huh? Alright, first disc was a 60 grit, this one's a 150. Okay, this one's 400 grit. Alright, remember what I always say, nothing cuts as good as outdoor patina. Alright, got that roughed in on the bandsaw, got my profile. Already started doing the shaping to fit the head with the big sander. I'm gonna go with this my favorite tool, the DeWalt sander, which is awesome, and we'll get this down a little bit. Alright, almost got it. You can see it's starting to peel the wood here, so I just need to take a little bit off that shoulder on either side. You can see by the top it's almost enough. A little bit more sanding, we'll be able to drive it home. I'm going to put, when I get towards the end, I'm going to split this end, so if I do get a really tight fit, I can just put a wedge in there afterwards. Anyone watching this video that works for OSHA, this is a computer animation and there's not actually someone working. Do not try this at home. I really don't want to try it myself, it's dangerous. Alright, I have a bit of a tidy up here. Gertrude's in the pasture, so she won't be vacuuming around everywhere, so I've got to get rid of all this crap. This router is now through dust and wood chippings and God knows what else everywhere. But anyway, it did do a really good job. This is just the rough part. It's got the, I used it to, it already feels good. I mean, it's rough, obviously. But you can see it's took a lot of the hard work out. All I'm going to do now is smooth all these off, and we're really close to finishing. I like that. I like anything that makes it quicker. So we'll get that, you know, my favourite tool. We'll do that on working on that. And we'll smooth off a little bit, show you a little bit, and then fit the thing, fit the head, grease her up, and we're done. That's always a good thing. Alright, give you a quick going over, let's find a rough bit. So you can see, you know, I always tell you how good this thing is, this sander. It's not very good if you don't get it plugged in though. See, it makes light work of it. That's on a 220 grit pad. That does give a nice finish, but I'm going to go over this whole thing. I'll be back in a second. Alrighty. That is the handle sanded up, smooth as butter. And I'm looking forward to getting some oil on that to bring the grain out. That'd be awesome. But anyway, let's hang this head on here. Give it a quick tap, and then we'll put the wedge in there. Go ahead and put some little bit of glue on there on the wedge. I would cut some wedges from that, same as the one I did the other day, the Murado, which is rosewood, and glue her up, and then we'll stick some just a little bit of glue, and it's always too much. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, putting that oil out. It's going to really bring the grain and the colour of the walnut out. It's going to be lovely. And this one, as a bonus, believe it or not, you can actually shave with it. It's that sharp. Not exactly the best thing you want to have for being able to split wood, but alright, I'm going to bang that in real quick off the camera. Alright, now to the bit you've all been waiting for. Well, let's just do this first. Where's it going? Is the camera right? Just to show how sharp this is. This is, I would hope you can see by what the blade looks like how sharp it is. But anyway, I don't have the hairiest of arms, but as you can see, it is sharp enough to shave with. Which is, I've told you in videos before, it grosses me the hell out that I even do that myself. I hate hair like that. Anyway, that's another story. Let's see what this it's going to look like with some oil on. I'm going to stick my fingers in it. I like it stuff. That's the great thing about a dark wood like walnut. When you put the oils and stuff on it, really brings out the grain. That's awesome. I've got me a cap full now. Alright, I'm going to soak this wood with this teak oil, and I really want it to penetrate that wood to protect it. Look at that, that's fantastic. And once I give it a chance to have a good old soaking in there, I'm going to take it outside and we'll chop some wood with it. Although with this profile, actually I didn't change the profile, the actual angle of the cutting edge. I didn't change it that much from the original. And to be perfectly honest, I was quite surprised I was able to shave any hair off, because it's not conducive to having an ultra sharp edge. It's more for longevity than anything else. Because you don't want to have an ultra sharp blade that as soon as you hit a piece of wood it chips or it dulls. Anyway, give that 2 or 3 more coats, let it dry off, and then we'll be outside and chop some wood. We've got plenty of wood out the front after the hurricane that came through here a couple of weeks ago. I've still got a tree down in my front yard, so we're going to chop on that.